Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Solana. We're back because we're finally doing it. Alright, the last 12-hour time frame candle is extremely bullish, and just in general I very much like this because this is what we have been talking about. Or at least I'll explain for those of you who are new. Welcome to the channel. What we have been talking about with Solana is that we had a massive support level here between 180 and 170. What I've said basically since we first hit that, so for the last 2 weeks, is that I think this will be the bottom, this level, with all the technical confluences we have there, but also just in general with what I expect from Solana and the relative strength of Solana against Bitcoin, which at that point of time, the 21st of December, so when we hit this very strong bottom, also hit a very strong support level. And then what we said yesterday is that here you can see Sol BTC, right? So the relative strength that we also have started to show indications that this is reversing. So basically that Solana is going to outperform Bitcoin over the medium term, let's call it like that. Short term could fall because we're at resistance, but all right. And then the main level we talked about that we need to break above, and that's also very clear on the chart, right? So the main resistance level we had was between 1.9 or 198, and this level right here. Like ultimately you could drag it all the way up to like 210 or 205. And right now we have found that support and we're actually gaining that new momentum. So we're breaking above that level from a very strong support level, which this could be the start of a bullish reversal. The big question is, well, is it? And that is obviously always the difficult question. Volume is ramping up nicely. Volume right now is up 24%. If you compare that to the market, it's up more than, like the market overall is up 6%. So that means that Solana is overall gaining more volume than the market. So that's pretty good. I'm not sure. Yeah, the fundamentals, we looked at those yesterday. I think the fundamentals are pretty solid. I mean, the fundamentals were, for the last week or so, they've been relatively flat, which I would say is bullish, right? Because if you can actually, like the TVL and the DEX trading volumes for Solana, for example, are quite high. So if we're able to hold those levels, that is bullish. And like I said before, Sol BTC still looks like this is trending up as well. So we're at resistance. So I would say if we follow a pattern like we have been following so far with Sol BTC, I expect something like this, right? So that does mean that on the short term, we can have a bit of a pullback. And I think ultimately that is also like the main question for Solana is, well, we're breaking above this level between 198 and 205. I think that's the most important key level here. The big question is going to be, and we'll see that over the course of today, can we actually hold that level? And that is going to depend a lot on what Bitcoin does when the US market opens again. Because the US market last week and a half has been extremely bearish. Bitcoin right now is trying its best to become bullish again. But if we have a lot of selling again in the US session, then Bitcoin is going to drop down. And I do think Solana is going to be stronger than Bitcoin. But then unfortunately, I still do think that if Bitcoin is not going to be able to turn bullish on the lower time frames here, I don't think Solana can break out. So then it's back down into this support level here. And that's not the end of the world, because I still do think that from that support level, we would be able to break out later. So then it's just postponing the inevitable. But that is a possibility, all right, that this breakout doesn't hold. Now, given the volume we're seeing right now, given the momentum, and given the strength of the move in general right now, I would say we are going to be able to hold that breakout. But I will only trade this, because that's honestly what I'm looking for most right now. I will only trade this if I actually do see that Bitcoin or the market as a whole can remain quite strong after the US has opened. I will keep you updated on that. For now, I think this is most likely. I think that's what and I think in general, we talked about everything you need to know. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.